Today we're going to talk about something that everybody is interested in, how you can boost your savings. And Ryan Jones is here to tell us how we can do that. How are you today, Ryan?
Mike, I'm doing very well. How goes your day so far?
It's going great, fantastic. And even better if I can learn or figure out how to boost my savings. So you have some tips for us.
We'll start off with budgeting. Today's world, everything's on an app or a computer spreadsheet. So the first thing would say, hey, if you're trying to figure out where you need to go, pull out the map, and that will kind of help decide where you can start putting money away from. And that would probably be the first step for anyone.
And so when you talk about budgeting, you're talking about, okay, this is how much money I have for rent, this is how much money I have for utilities. Is that what we're kind of talking about, and for food?
Yeah, your cash inflow and outflows, all your liabilities, and some good coming in. Sometimes you get a return on some money too, depending on where it's at. So.
Okay, so then what do we do?
Well, the next step would probably be saying, hey, if you do have flow, and it also depends on, everybody's situation is different, but the saying is always pay yourself first. So if you have the opportunity, put money in a savings account, checking account that goes opposite of where all your other bills are coming out of, and just do it on a monthly basis, what's the first of the month, end of the month, and just have a kind of a action plan going there. And then obviously everybody's situation's different. So sometimes you don't have the luxury. So I would say the next step would be, if you are having to spend money, say charge it, make sure you're using the cash back programs on, say, your credit cards. More importantly, a lot of them do pay you back for groceries or gas. So even the cashback app, you can, take and scan your receipts and get some money for things that you're going to have to buy down the road. And that would probably kind of go hand in hand with each other. So.
And so the cash back is something that people don't really think too much about. And that is a good idea to do that, to use that.
Absolutely. A lot of them you have to go on and redeem or apply for it, and it just takes 2 seconds to click on there. And once it's activated, it usually goes to a certain expiration date, but you have to go through and select that option. So.
Okay, so we start off with the budget, and then you pay yourself first, and then look for different programs that you can get your cash back. And what else should we be looking forward to?
Well, I guess the next step would be consolidation or cutting cost. So that being said, you can put everything together, whether it's, moving a credit card company to one loan, or just combining all your credit cards in one area, or debt, whatever you want to call it. Other than that, just cut down expenses. If you don't need to stop and get a cup of coffee every day and pay $5-6, whether that's daily or weekly, whatever that looks like for each person, that's gonna start putting money back in your pocket.
And Ryan, when you think about it, doing something like that, it sounds like it's a hard thing to do, but would it be easier just to basically write down what you spend your money on every day, and then that way you can say, do I really need this? Should I really be doing that?
Yeah, that goes back to number one. That goes back to the budget, Mike. So yeah, it's once again, and I said, sometimes you're traveling. Situations arise, but yeah, saying no is usually the hardest part for people
true.
These days.
That is true. Now, Ryan, if they need some more help, how can they get a hold of you?
Oh yeah, absolutely. My phone number here at Edward Jones is 816-279-1689. Give us a call. We can sit down and kind of make a plan, and just, a lot of people need to be led to water, and after that they can drink, but they have questions that need answered, and I can point them in the right direction. So just feel free to reach out. Pretty easy process.
That is a good point and a great way to end this interview. Ryan, thank you very much. Appreciate it.